Okay, here we are back again with more Dragon Age Inquisition Trespasser. And I think, I believe last time I finished talking to everybody, once again, making the rounds. So now I think we can go ahead and continue on with the main quest line now. Which I think is still in this direction. So I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to continue. We're gonna look for the Vidasala through an alluvion near a bookshelf. And my cat is making her regular cameo appearance. She says hi. I feel like part of me feels a little guilty for bringing the same party for this whole DLC, but like it's just like there isn't a better part. Like this for me is the best party for this DLC. Like also I love Solus's card here. I just love Solus's card here. Like it's so good. Anyway, but like for me this is just it's the best party for this DLC. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, my cat is just, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. My cat just really wants to be in my lap right now, I think, but probably not right now. She's gonna have to go lay down somewhere else. Okay. Sorry. But anyway, I feel like this is it's just the best party for this DLC. It really is. Like it's hard to think of a better party for this DLC, especially when you've got Dorian and Iron Bull in a relationship together. Like, those two alone are, like, and like Iron Bull is basically a necessary party member for this DLC, for the whole thing, regardless of how you dealt with him in his personal quests. So, you know, whatever. They're also, this is almost one of my favorite parties to play with in the game anyway, so it's fine. Wow, look at that. We've got another pathway. Amaze balls. Alright, well, I guess we're going that way. I'm getting some weird glitches and stuff for some reason tonight, so I apologize if I have any issues. I don't know. The game for some reason took forever to load up. Like even longer than usual, so I don't even really know what's going on, to be honest. It's very confusing. Oh, there they go. There they go. I guess we're following, at least for the moment. Oh, but here we've got another one of these. Not a bookcase, but we're gonna go in this mirror anyway, because I say so. Crumpled page. This note is written in an unknown language, but the portly figure at the bottom with a ring of keys and an unflattering scowl is likely a jailer who once walked to these flagstones. He's been drawn cross-eyed, with wiggling lines radiating from his backside. Okay, that's fair. I can't imagine what this is gonna do.
We need to kill them first.
Uh-huh. The other issue with this is that it's such close quarters that, like, Okay, cool. And now we can loot. There's the skin that stalks. Notes on the fourth attempt. The weave goes smoothly. Bound tightly between many items, the stress on the energy produces finer results than a singular enchantment. Using up the last of the stock was well worth it, as I explained to it as a courtesy before final work began. Adjustments to the underlay were a great success, and will allow the recipe to be made with material taken from lesser animals if the need arises. Below the letters, possibly in lieu of a signature, is the stamp of a stylized hollahead. Taken together, diagrams and ratios carefully inked at the bottom of the last of these notes could be turned into a schematic that replicates the creation of these artifacts. Cool. And I do have a schematic for the schematics for those items. I already got, you know, that schematic in a previous playthrough, so I'm not going to get it again, but that's how you would get the schematic for those armors, which are very nice armors. I just am choosing not to wear them in this particular playthrough because I like the look. I like the sort of traditional Inquisitor look of this armor. The other sort of special armors are like, they all have very distinctive looks that are not quite the Inquisitor, right? They're different looks, but you know, it's just a personal taste.
Marked by a bookshelf.
Yes.
Good. Time to get some answers from the Vir Dirthara.
Not sure she'll give you any, Iron Bull, but we'll try. A book from the crossroads. Its pages are filled with numbers and letters splattered around the page in random order, like writing in a dream. Every other book on its shelf is filled with the same nonsense script. In certain lights, the letters appear to shift slightly out of the corner of the eye. Great. That's great. Map of the crossroads. This unsigned note was tucked into a bookshelf in the crossroads, as if left for someone to find. Do not stray from the marked paths. There are many mirrors. Some lead to danger. Do not linger longer than you must. At the bottom is a crude map of floating islands, some of which seem impossible to reach. Communal journal. This slim journal was tucked into a bookshelf in the crossroads, as if left for someone to find. Each entry is in a different hand. I've dropped rocks off a dozen ledges. I've not heard one hit bottom. This place has no bottom. Do not be here if you have no tasks here. An entry in Cunlot follows. Emmett missed the rendezvous. He said he was scouting the lower ledges on orders. Another entry in Cunlot follows. Understood. No one's to go near that mirror. Okay. Just gonna make sure I got all of the books here to read. Okay. Then we're gonna go in here. Let's do it.
Is this some sort of old elven library?
It definitely saw a massive magical backlash some time ago.
Let's hope we can track down the Vir Dirthara in all this.
Indeed. Vir Dirthara, Signs of Victory. The pages of this book, Memory, describe a monument made in a single afternoon by 1,000 toiling servants swarming over a lump of fallen stone as large as a collapsed mountain. By the end of the day, the stern figure of Elgarnon stares down into a valley, carved out from the foothills of the rock. The slaves have disappeared. Light radiates from the Eidolon's narrowed eyes and its open, snarling mouth. Hail, Elgarnon, first among the gods. Mark his victory eternal. Fascinating. Vir Dirthara, Exile of the Forbidden Ones. The pages of this book, Memory, show the blazing forms of the Evaneris banishing a howling spirit from the reaches of the Fade that touch their lands. A voice rings out, stern and imperial. For abandoning the people in their time of greatest need, for casting aside form to flee to where the earth could not reach, we declare Zebenkek and others of her ilk exiled from the lands of the Evaneris. Beware, their familiarity with shape allows them to travel paths unaided. They may be bound, but only the protection of your gods will fully shield you from their malice. They are forbidden from the earth that is our right. Fascinating. Homecoming. The pages of this book, or Memory, describe an elf approaching a city of glass spires so deeply blue they ache. The city's outskirts are wrapped in lakes of mist, and figures stroll along the pearly glowing strips as if they walked on solid ground. Groves of trees woven into enormous parks shelter elves in quiet hollows, while other elves walk below a river churning along an invisible shoal in the air. The scene hums with quiet talk and contentment as the Memory's maker reaches the city's gates, already thrown open wide. Well then. Okay. What's this? The very private diary of Sandal Fedek. Do not read. I'm going to read it, Sandal. Enchantment. Oh my goodness. Oh no. So much enchantment. Oh goodness, Sandal. I hope you're doing okay, honey. Yeah, here's a place. We actually have a weapon modification table back here, but I don't need it right now. It's fine. Though that's a pretty nice corrupting rune there. But I don't think I need it because I think pretty much everything all of my weapons right now have superb corrupting runes on them already. Yeah, my staff does. And Dorian's staff does. And both of Cole's daggers have them. And so does Iron Bull's. Yeah, so everybody in my party already has a superb corrupting rune on their weapons, so I think we're actually okay. Like, I did that before I even started the DLC, because, like, yeah, I know what enemies I'm gonna be fighting in this DLC, and it's all Kunari, so, yeah. Okay.
Visitors,
Oh.
patrons, welcome. The halls are open.
Okay.
What are you? I am study. I am a learning thirst. Come, know what has not been lost. New words, new stories. The Kunari would not approach, but we learned their words as well. If you wish to exchange knowledge, they congregate by the lower gate.
Okay. What is this place?
What did the old elves use this place for? This is the Vir Dirthara, the living knowledge of the Empire. The libraries of every city, the wisdom of every court. A connecting place whose paths are in disarray.
Why are the paths in disarray?
What put this place into disarray? The Vir Dirthara was made with world and fade. When they sundered, so did we. Paths broke, knowledge fragmented, many were trapped. I preserve their last words.
What last words?
What were these old elves' last words? What happened? Where are the paths? Where are the paths? God save me, the floor is gone. Do not let me fall. Do not let me... On this spot, that is all.
Thanks. Really paints a picture.
Yeah, it does. So can you share your knowledge?
There must be thousands of years of history here. There must be so much you can teach us.
I will try to recall, honored patron, but there are gaps, breaks, greetings, laughter, Ema and Nasal, forms out of air, light, memories. And yet there are so many broken parts at every missing.
Stop, please, stop. You don't need to hurt yourself.
Yes, wisdom from compassion. Yes, I will stop. Apologies. I knew all once. We knew. With the break, only fragments or knowledge new since the fall.
Sorry if you're hearing weird noises. My cat is once again trying to climb into my lap and bonking against my microphone. She does so, of course. Alright. So what's the Vir Dirthara doing here?
I'm looking for a Kunari named Vir Dirthara. Do you know what she wants here?
Vir Dirthara, yes. She uses scholars and mages for study. They fear this place, but they seek to know the Veil.
The Veil?
What does Vir Dirthara want to know about the Veil?
I regret I do not have more information. I am sundered from myself. If you discover another one of me nearer the Kunari, I may know more. Kindly give it my greetings. I have not thought with myself for some time.
Okay.
We'll be going now.
Know this. An unknown person, not of the Kunari, recently woke the librarians.
An unknown person. Could this be our agent of Fen'Harel?
The librarians facilitated learning before the fracture, before the fall. Now, beware them. They are unwell.
Great. So somebody woke some demons up is what you're telling me. That there's some demons awake and waiting for me. Alright.
There, Kunari. On that upside-down island.
They have a camp.
Good, I'm glad.
That repaired some steps. Let's look around for more. The inverted alluvion must lead to the Kunari.
Okay. Just making sure there's nothing else here worth... Okay, let's go. Well then. Ouch.
Did you notice? Your anchor is flaring up near magic. Elven magic.
It doesn't hurt when I cast spells. What's causing this?
I'm not sure. Tell us if it gets worse.
No, I probably won't tell you if it gets worse because then you'll just worry more and there's nothing you can do about it. So, I won't. A flowering imago. The pages of this book, Memory, describe an immensely tall, immensely graceful vine that flowers with the heat of a copper sunset and has blossoms as large as ponds, petals as long as a man, and scents puffing out like citron and sky and carrion death. The day the last of the vines folds, spent and extinct, the creator of this memory weeps and, after recording the flower's sights and sounds, enters Uthanera. Treasure this thought, for it was the last of its kind, and so much more than the last of me. Okay.
Back when I was a spirit, this wouldn't have bothered me. Now it's all wrong.
Is that it? Vir Dirthara, Duel of 100 Years. The pages of this book, Memory, show a narrow plateau on top of a mountain. Two armored figures, one in gold, one in black, are fighting in the snow. Steel flickers so fast the air hums. Blood dots the ground. They do not stop for breath. The one in black makes no sound as a blade parts his throat. Mythal, in her wisdom, interceded in an argument between Elgar'nan and Falandin. With clever words, she convinced them to settle their grievance through a battle of their champions. Elgar'nan and Falandin agreed, and set their champions against each other, rather than declare war among the gods. May those nights long be remembered, and Mythal's wisdom praised. So we definitely see a lot of evidence of Mythal being a kind of peacekeeper. Attentive listeners. The pages of this book or memory show a solemn group of elves in an amphitheater of living wood, entire trees grown into seats and stairs for the listeners to recline on. Two other elves and a spirit of learning are speaking in turn on ways to bend the properties of the material world when casting spells. At the end, the spirit, with the air of a senior lecturer, floats forward and booms in a surprisingly deep voice. The unchanging world is delicate. Spells of power invite disaster and annihilation. The unchanging world is stubborn. The pull of the earth fiercely resists making fire run like water or stone rise like mist. The unchanging world rings with its own harmony. Listen with fearless hearts, and great works will unfold. Here's a mirror, which I will grab. I just want to... And another mirror over here, but I want to read the things first. Birds of Fancy. The pages of this memory describe a pair playing, colliding in the air, bodies formed for kissing, stroking, lines of heat as molten as the sun. The dance is fluid, roiling, never-ending, lovers tangled in a laughing knot that rolls on for years, a promise never to be parted, whatever ages come. An annoyed thought intrudes from one who marked this memory after it was recorded. By the gods, find a private chamber. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Okay. So, I've got two mirrors here. One that looks like it's got like some kind of a sunburst on the top of it, and one that looks like it's got some kind of wings on top of it. I don't know. Let's try this one first. A broken tower. Okay.
These Kunari are dead, but there's not a mark on them.
Backs hunched, eyes wide open. They were scared shitless when they died.
Well, okay. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know what to make of that exactly. Hello.
Welcome, welcome. Listen to the last words of those who lived past the fall. How could the dread wolf cast a veil between the world that wakes and the world that dreams?
Wow.
The Evenuris will send people. They will save us. When have you last heard from the gods? When the veil came down, they went silent. What is this veil? What has Fen'Harel done?
Are these records saying Fen'Harel created the veil between our world and the Fade?
They're saying some guy just made the veil? We must have been ass deep in demons before then.
If it's true, that means the Fade and the waking world were once one and the same.
Yeah. That's, that sure is something. I'm not sure what.
Floating crap, magic mirror crap, evil demon crap. When this is over, I'm gonna need somebody to hit me with a stick again.
I'm not sure whether I want that to be a metaphor or not.
Next time we get the gang back together, let's do a dragon instead. Dragons are fun.
I can get behind that. Also, I think you should probably have Dorian hit you with a stick. What's this? Research notes. These loose pages are scattered about, as if abandoned in a great hurry. Algebraic-looking formulae crawl across the pages, spiked with dense annotations in Cunlot. Okay.
This looks like technical notes. What did the Kunari come here to learn?
They're real technical. I can't make out any either. Something about magic. That's it.
I recognize some formulas. The Kunari are trying to prove theoretical magic of some kind.
Huh. Okay. Also, I'm just staring like hell at this mural because this is one of the more interesting of the murals in this DLC. Like, that's clearly Solus and his orb. I think that is that also Solus, or is that somebody else? And what is this? And what is that? And what is that? And what are these? What is that supposed to mean? God damn it, you guys! The treachery of the wolf. The pages of this book, Memory, warn of a terrible danger, a wolf with slavering black jaws and pits for eyes. The Evaneris, the elven gods, stand in a ring around it, as if preventing it from attacking. Beware the forms of Fen'Harel. The dread wolf comes in humble guises, a wanderer who knows much of the people and their spirits. He will offer advice that seems fair, but turns slowly to poison. Remember the price of treason, and keep in your heart the mercy of your gods. Okay. Requires Veilfire. Does it now? When the dread wolf's gaze is bright, light burns in a ring of the dead. Okay. Hey.
These blocks are heading toward that upside-down alluvion.
Creepy. Helpful, but creepy.
It's a place of learning. Maybe this Vir Dirthara is helping us find what we need.
Now it's even weirder.
Sorry, Bull. I don't mean to do this to you. I mean, I do kind of mean to do it to you, but not like that. Okay. I gotta see if I can remember where the Veilfire is. And how to do that little puzzle thing. Whoop. I'm not sure what the heck that was about. Oh. Oh, good. was not what I wanted to do. Let's get this guy. Alright. Is that it? Not quite. Okay. So, like, I know that that's how that works. I'm not sure. I thought the Vilfire thing was around here somewhere, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wasn't. No, because I can't go anywhere else at this point. So I think I'm just gonna go back. And if I can find it, I'll do it. If not, I'm not gonna worry too much about it, because as far as I remember, it's just some loot anyway. Like, it's not actually a big deal at this point in the game. Oh god. Discharging the anchor now deals damage to nearby enemies.
That's really not getting better, boss.
I know.
The pain stopped.
The magic here wakes it. Familiar, strong, ripping apart again, all again.
Okay, good. I'm glad. I need to go to this one here right now, I think. Sundered Hall. Fate Touched Honeycomb schematic. Cool. That's cool. Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, God. This place is so weird, you guys. This place is so weird. That's interesting. Okay. Pretty sure that's where it came from.
Welcome, and listen to the last words of those who walked this place. If we get out of here, I will end Fen'Haral. After he held back the sky to imprison the gods, the dread wolf disappeared. Lies. We must tear down the veil. The cities, the pathways. Without magic, they're crumbling. You're wasting your time. Fen'Haral's veil has turned our empire to ruins.
So, the ancient elven empire collapsed because the veil weakened magic.
If the old elves relied on magic even more than the Vince, no wonder things went to crap when it dried up.
Do you realize what this means? What this place is? The actual history of the elves could change everything.
Yes. Yes, it could.
More dead Kunari with terrified expressions.
Good. I'm super excited about that. I can go in there, but first, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything out here. I feel like I'm probably not. So I'm probably good to go. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go.
Look at this place. Now that we have so many samples, how hard would it be to build illuviens of our own?
Mirrors to places that mirror what you've seen in those places.
Is that approval? Hard to tell with you.
Sorry, I don't know either.
After these past few years, it would just be good to create something magical that is also helpful for a change.
That's fair. That's fair. I would say that's fair. Yeah, and there's a rune. So yeah, there's definitely there's gotta be a Velfire thing around here somewhere. Raising the Sonalium. The pages of this book, Memory, describe a heated argument between a group of well-dressed elves inside an elaborately arched pavilion on an island floating in a void. In the distance, haloed by a blizzard of light, thousands of elves are maintaining an elaborate magical ritual that pulls raw essence from the Fade, funneled into a sphere in the air. Through the lens of the sphere can be seen a world of indigo waterfalls and rust-red jungles, and a temple palace so frescoed and cleverly carved it is a masterpiece in itself. The well-dressed elves' shouting grows so loud it can be heard over the magic. One leaps at another, howling and pulling out a knife burning with prismatic flame. Architects of the Grand Sonalium, a gift from Blessed Silais to clever Junet as thanks for a great favor, in friendly debate over the color of the palace's roof trim. Okay. Vir Dirthara, the Deepest Fade. The pages of this book are instructions on how to reach the deepest parts of the Fade, realms so far removed they're unmarked by dreamers. Epiphany requires a mind smooth as mirror glass, still as stone. Put aside 10 years for practice, and the next 100 for searching. What others have learned will ease your journey. Those who never manifested outside the Fade will find it easier to find its stillest roots, but it is rare the compulsion overtakes our brethren of the air. Alrighty. Hardin Hightown chapter what? Oh, man. Interesting. All right. and there's the rune. So... I mean, here's the thing.
That should be enough stairs. Let's see if we can reach the inverted alluvion now.
Still never found that Veilfire thing. I know I found it before. I just don't remember. I don't remember where the Veilfire thing itself is. Maybe it's back in the main area. I don't know. Oh, good. Nice. Yeah, we're having fun now. Uh-huh. All right, good. Okay. That's where we came from. Now let's see if I can find my way back again without getting super lost. I'm pretty sure I'm already super lost. Like, wherever this Veilfire is, it's probably really obvious, and I just can't remember where it's at. But that's okay. It's really not a big deal, except to me, because it bothers me. But it's not. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Let's go. Oh, shoot.
They're the librarians.
Great. That's... we're not saying hello to the evil demons, Cole. It's... cripes. Okay, you know what, guys? You know what? Guess what? We're gonna have fun today. Yeah. Oh god, you're a jerk. You're a jerk. Leave me alone. Leave my friends alone. Where are you, Dorian? Anyway. He's fine. He's fine. We're alright. We're doing fine. This is fine. Oh, for God's sake. No wonder. There we go. So they really like Dorian, but that's okay. I'll just make you use one of these, and I'll use the last one, and then we'll fill up our supply cache. And that's fine. And then I think we're just gonna go back through this mirror that we originally came from. Okay. Okay, cool. And I think that's probably far enough for now. We can go cross that bridge onto the inverted island next time. As always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later.